You know, we talk so much about this. The track of the storm is so important because the shift one way or the other really has a dramatic effect. In fact, the average model error 3 days out, which is what we are right now, is 150 miles. So you can see what happens. If you go this way, mostly rain, mixed snow. So a shift of 150 miles this way, 150 miles this way, and you see what happens. Your forecast goes completely opposite. And this storm system is still way out to the west. It's still out, you know, just crossing through California into Nevada right now. It has to go all the way across the country. So a little jog this way or that way, that's going to have a big impact on our forecast right now. So I'm giving you the latest on what's happening. I do think it's arriving just slightly sooner. Now that's important because it means it's going to be happening sooner. It's also going to be happening when the air is colder out. If it waits till the afternoon, we warm up. And of course, that would cut down on some of the snowfall totals. Mixing is likely going to be happening near the coast, but even working inland because that ocean is really warm right now. And the heaviest snow, as I mentioned, will be inland. There's going to be some strong winds toward the Cape and the island, 40, 50 mile an hour winds. So we are going to get cold, but not brutally cold. So it's cold enough for snow, but not much to really get to, a fluff factor or anything like that going with the really super cold stuff. So you see how it lifts its way in here. We've got some snow moving in as early as late Saturday night into Sunday. And then as we head for Sunday, you see what happens. We've got the snow going in here, but we've also got a mix down toward the Cape. And that mix then will stay that way until we get deep into the storm when the cold air comes in and switches it back over to some snow. The whole thing, by the way, is out of here by the time we talk about Sunday night. But here's a little more breakdown on what happens. 9 o'clock on Saturday night, we're starting to see some light snow moving in. And then as we get deeper into the night, now some steadier snow. Watch this dark blue color. That indicates the steadiest snow. That's going to be on top of us on Sunday morning, and then it kind of shifts off during the afternoon. So I think the real focus of the storm is going to be Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, still snowing steadily, and then it just kind of leaves as we head towards Sunday evening. And after midnight, it's gone. Skies are clearing away, and all we have to do then is shovel and fire up the snowblower. So snow inland, mix at the coast, and even some rain down toward the Cape. A classic setup. We do have a couple of computer models we look at this time frame. Now, today, the GFS, the U.S. model, actually kind of came more in line with the European model. I like the trend it's established the last couple of days, and that's what I look for, consistency, not only between the models, but run to run to run. Now, I do think, however, it's overplaying the snowfall totals at this point. Why do I think that? Because sea surface temperatures are so warm. They're 45 degrees in the ocean. This time of year, I would expect them to be into the upper 30s. That would mean I would go along with this if we're ocean temperatures in the upper 30s. But because of that, I'd kind of slice these down just a little bit. But I'm going to wait till I get some of the high resolution models coming in tomorrow before we get too specific on it. But you get the idea. Inland, pretty likely above 6 inches of snow. At the coast, less of a chance of that happening. Now, as far as the winds are concerned, they're going to really ramp up in here. Not Saturday morning, but by the time we get to Saturday night into Sunday morning. Look at these winds, 30, 40 miles per hour. They get even stronger as we head towards the morning hours on Sunday. This is 11 o'clock in the morning, and then they'll be strong through the afternoon, but backing off as we head through the afternoon and the evening hours, and finally down to a gentle breeze on Monday. Not too concerned about the tides. The timing on this is not such that it's going to really give us any flooding issues, but we'll obviously keep an eye on those just in case. So here's the way it looks then over the next 7 days. We've got plenty of cold air coming in, and that will set us up for this chance of some snow. It'll start Saturday night. Sunday is an impact weather day, but look at what happens after the snow goes through. It's cold on Monday, but it's warming on Tuesday, and by Wednesday, we may be staring at some rain in the forecast.